Hey, what's up, cats and kittens? And shout out to all my Cerebralites. It is me, the Cerebral Diva, and I'm back with another episode of You Say What. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, You Say What is your opportunity to chime in, to leave your 2 cents, and to be a part of the discussion that is happening here on my channel within my community of Cerebralites. Having said that, before you go another further, do yourself a favor, and while you're at it, do me a solid. Take a second to hit that subscribe button. Once you've done that, take another second to hit that tiny little bell so you can turn on your notifications, and that way you'll be kept in the loop so you won't miss a thing. So just when you thought it couldn't possibly get any worse for Usher, guess what? It's gotten worse. So, I feel bad even talking about this. I'm going to tell you why. Because I try to stay out of people's bedrooms. It's not my business. I might try my best to mind my own, especially when it comes to other people's intimate activities. I'm just not really that invested in it. But I have to talk about it because it's what I do. So anyhow, by now everyone knows what's happened with Usher and this whole lawsuit and the settlement for $1.1 million. I was going to say allegedly, but apparently it's no longer allegedly. It's been confirmed via a conversation with his doctor and also via court documents. So he was sued for $1 million for exposing a woman to the herpes virus. And since then, we've seen a couple of other women who've come to the forefront saying that they too were also exposed and contracted herpes from Usher. Now there's also a rumor of 2 men, not one, but 2 men who are coming forward and saying that they were also infected with herpes via Usher. Now, if Usher had infected 1,000 women, he might potentially still have a career. But the moment that it's being alleged that he's infected men or potentially slept with men, I feel like his career is over. Because in the black community, you can be R. Kelly and sleep with little girls and urinate all over them. Well, we'll forgive you. You can be OJ and you can slash a woman's throat and a man's throat and, stab them multiple times. And we'll say, oh, we forgive you. You can be Bill Cosby and you can drug women and sleep with them and do whatever you choose to do with them while they're unconscious. And we'll say, oh, we'll forgive you. But don't you dare sleep with a man. Don't you dare sleep with a transsexual, because if in the event that you do, all bets are off. And I really don't understand that mentality. And I'm going to try to come back to Usher really quick, but I just have to touch on this because this blows my mind sometimes in the black community, how concerned we are with who another person is sleeping with. I don't really get the fascination about it because I'm too busy trying to, pick and choose who I'm going to sleep with than to worry about or have any concern with who another person is sleeping with. As far as I'm concerned, if you're not sleeping with a child or you're not forcing someone to sleep with you against their will, it's really not my business how many people, where you do it. I really don't care. I don't have the time nor the energy or the interest to worry about that. So what gets me is if in the black community, right, if we had the sort of same social stigma around men who have 12 kids by 12 different women and women who have 7 kids by 5 different men, who aren't working. Like, those are the things that those are the things that we should be concerned about, because to me, those are the things that have a detrimental effect on our community. But men can sleep indiscriminately, not use condoms, jump from woman to woman. Women can, have kid after kid after kid after kid. And at the end of the day, that's their body, and that's not my business either. It becomes my business when you have children that you can't pay for, and then my tax dollars go to support those kids. So to me, it becomes my business when those kids that you aren't supervising, aren't parenting correctly, are vandalizing, busting windows out of cars and stealing things and doing all sorts of things to survive because you can't take care of them. So it's interesting to me that we care more about the things that don't have an effect on us than we care about the things that really have an effect on us. And I know some people may be offended by what I just said. And if you are offended, so what? Good. You should be offended. But moving forward, back to this Usher thing. If this is true, Usher's career has really been dogged by rumors of homosexuality. And to be completely honest with you, if you're a male R&B singer, Trey Songz, Neo, Chris Brown, Maxwell, pretty much any male R&B singer has at some point in his career had to deal with rumors of being gay. And it's always interesting to me how invested people are in someone being gay, especially when the likelihood of you sleeping with them is 0 to none. Most women, I see Maxwell, and, I get excited when I see him because I think Maxwell is fine. And that's probably never going to change. But I'm not worried about if he's gay or straight. It doesn't change the fact that if he's fine to me or not, because fine is fine at the end of the day. But I think that sometimes in our community we become so fixated on who another person is sleeping with that we really miss the mark in terms of being focused on the things that really have an impact on our overall quality of life. So to Usher, I say at this point, if these rumors are true, he has to just come, because in this day and age of social media, as a celebrity, there's no safe place to hide. You can't hide. You can't choose this. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to wait for the rumors to pass, and then I'm going to sort of pick up where I left off. It's not quite the way that it works in this day and age anymore. He needs to come out and hold a press conference of its own. He needs to bring Grace out and have her speak. And if in fact these rumors are true, at this point to me, he just needs to own it. He needs to just own who he is 100%, take accountability, you know, uh, just settle out of court and just make this all go away. And once this has gone away, he needs to just take a break and just go away as well, and just really take some time to recuperate and get his life back together and pick up the pieces and really think about some of the choices that he's made. And hopefully he can have some sense of peace and some sense of calm once this is over and once this is all said and done. And not just for Usher, hopefully the victims in this particular case, because sometimes we talk so much about the celebrity that we forget that these people are real people too. um, One of the things that I don't like about the victims in this case is that I hate this sort of mob mentality where one person did it, so now all of these other people start piggybacking off of what that person has done. Like, oh, she got $1.1 million. Well, all I got was a prescription for Valtrex. Let me see what I can get out of the deal. If in fact you did sleep with Usher, if in fact you did contract herpes from Usher, then I feel like you should have been taking the initiative to do that long ago. It shouldn't have taken the revelation that someone else sued him and got $1.1 million for you to then take action. So, that's really it. I mean, it's just a sad story all around. There's no winners in this story. Grew up with Usher, love Usher. Um, yeah, I really don't know what else to say beyond that. Just protect yourselves, people. Be smart. Don't sleep indiscriminately. Know your partners. Take your time with people. Don't trust anyone in 2017 as far as your health goes. It's up to you to protect yourself. So please be smart and protect yourself moving forward. And that concludes this episode. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and please share if you feel so inclined. Remember to follow me across all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Also remember, it is better to be pissed off than it is to be pissed on. And it's always, in closing, people, remember to live better, love harder, and think smarter. It is me, the Cerebral Diva. I will talk to you guys again soon. Have a great day, and as always, thank you for listening.